I'm going to have Quidd.
I have Quidd too. I have Quidd too.
I'm going to double down. Quidd is on the island right now. We're going to believe.
I think he can make this happen. I do think that
Sorry,
Pokemon
Elise,
Trainer
by the
has
way.
some really fantastic tools in this matchup, but R.O.B too, right, just has tools for every situation, whereas Pokemon Trainers are a little bit more specialized, at least between the three Pokemon. So, you know, forcing him into a more linear approach might be, versus R.O.B's flexibility, might actually be a difference maker here as well.
Yeah, and Zomba definitely going deep for that. And this is actually one of the first people I've seen like able to put Quidd, or like PT in general, just able to do so much damage and just push them off stage. You usually see them get like back for free a lot of the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's really scary to try and edgeguard PT just because of how easy you can get out of situations by switching. You have all the different up B options that can find reversals, but you have to get away from this R.O.B first. Quidd managing to find his way back to the corner, the tether coming out, and just still getting caught by the Zomba. Zomba taking that early 1-0 lead. And I just want to pay attention. Quidd's slingshots in his Squirtle movement are gorgeous and just making his movement so ambiguous.
Yeah, no, he definitely trips a lot of people up on like when is he going to actually come in. Oh!
He used the Z drop to cover every opportunity for Zomba to drift in, and then use that to say, okay, you're either going to drift out, in which you die, or you don't drift out, in which case I dare you, and you die. And making full advantage there, evening it up, and just like that, this game all the way back, the corner pressure coast to coast. Quidd now has Ivysaur in an advantage state, trying to find the juggle and now the corner situation. But Zomba, one of the best players in the world at finding his way out of these.
Yeah, no, he does such a great job. And you saw the dare right there, trying to catch the roll, but just a bit too late. And now Ivy in disadvantage.
Yep, and you can technically tech that, but there is also a position right at the ledge that doesn't technically count as a wall, and so you'll bounce off it, but you actually can't tech it here on PS2. Very weird, janky situation. Missing the Ivysaur tether there that looked like maybe it was a Quidd, Quidd special, but the angle didn't look quite right. Unfortunately, Charizard going to kind of eat some dust there, and now Quidd on his last stock, but Zomba's maybe not that far behind him.
Yeah, and this seems to be the big problem of like with Quidd, is the Charizard right now. Once the Charizard has come out, Zomba takes full advantage, and Quidd is not able to do much. It definitely feels like the weaker one of his three characters.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I think part of that too is just the level of flexibility you have with Squirtle. And even with Ivysaur, although to a lesser degree, just isn't there with Charizard. That character is very strong, but very linear, and we may not even see it come out in this last stock as the up tilt up air from Zomba. Not going to take it the first time, but finding it the second, and going up 1-0 in his attempt to reset this bracket.
Yeah, and Zomba definitely looking. I'm about to jump shit, so I'm going to Zomba right now.
Okay, well, see ya. I mean, you can't. There's no water. We're still stuck in this room, though.
Oh, you're right.
So, coming out here.
This water bottle I have, last bits.
Oh, man, that's the only fresh water we have. You drink
Go,
all
go,
of it?
go.
Man, okay. Well, remember to hydrate or dihydrate, even when you're stuck in a room lost C. But getting into game number 2, we see Quidd switching up the Pokemon Trainer skin just a little bit here as we get into PS2, or not PS2, Small Battlefield, a little similar, but just just a little bit different, mix and even me up a little.
Reskin.
Yeah, exactly, just like Quidd, and that was some crazy gyro stuff. Quidd's been in the lab.
Yeah, he's like, what can I do with this? And he showed us some things, but dealing 72% onto Zomba, and he started off strong last time too, but the big part was Zomba was able to hit him right back, and it was basically Quidd's defense that felt like it was lagging.
It felt like also there was 1 or 2 times where he had an opportunity and he didn't capitalize on it, and if you give Zomba especially those extra interactions, he just makes you pay. He is so fast to download his opponents that when you give him 1 extra neutral interaction, he just kills you for it.
Yeah, and I think that's the big thing. Quidd might just not be used to finding someone that can hit as hard as him, like player-wise.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like who his. I mean, he had a great run at Let's Make Big Moves, and came out of absolutely nowhere. But also, that was really the last super major tournament I can really think of him attending off the top of my head. So not necessarily as used to this level of competition as Zomba is, and even still, somehow Quidd's the one finding an early lead and putting in work with that Charizard for the first time all night, really.
Yeah, and this Charizard is definitely lasting him. Okay. Oh, going for the dare.
Into the up B? That was what? I'm sorry, that deals 50?
Yeah.
That's a 2-hit. That's a 2-hit combo.
Quidd knows.
That's not okay. I say in a game where, you know, R.O.B exists and Steve exists, but no, that's still down. A B doing 50 is not okay.
Nerf.
Yeah, exactly. Nerf everybody. Problem solved.
buff our characters, though.
No. Nerf everybody.
What?
Including Little Man. Just remove his up B entirely. Problem solved.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Anyways, is getting back into it, the side B just to reset to neutral. I really like that by Quidd, just trying to reset the situation, but Zomba already ready for him. And somehow Quidd still finding the tech chase and maintaining the advantage state after all that. That was really impressive.
Yeah, unfortunately dropping the second one, but we saw the idea right there. Just did it a bit early. And missing the Quidd combo, the dare into up air.
Yeah, it's so strong on platform. The flexibility that platforms and being able to get good at plat dropping in this game provide you is really impressive, and very few people show that better than Quidd does.
Yeah. Oh my God, missing the other tech chase right there with the Squirtle up smash. And Zomba just now able to hit Quidd super hard, dealing 47%.
Yep, and Quidd gonna look for the juggle here. He finds it with that delayed up air. I really like the empty hop to bait on the platform, making Zomba think he was safe to land, and once Zomba commits, fast full up air, finding the stock. But at 78%, you have rage, you're going to hit a little harder, but it's going to disrupt some of your combos. So what are you going to do if you're Quidd?
That's our answer to find out right now. So I don't even know what to do.
I mean, I think here, you're now way past the point you can play Squirtle. Unfortunately, you didn't get as much as you would like, only 32%, and the rage is going to make it harder on top of just not wanting to die. I think we're going to see, we're not going to see him go back to the Charizard, and he's not even going to have that opportunity.
Yeah, and that's so unfortunate. So, game 1 and 2 go into Zomba, and he is definitely on pace to reset this bracket right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, a 2-0 lead is, I mean, exactly what you want if you're Zomba. Really, again, looking back to that Soul Art set, really saying, hey, guys, I have school on Monday. I got to get my homework done tomorrow. Like, let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
But getting right back into it, Quidd fully has the potential to pull a reverse 3-0 here. Fully has the potential in the reset to just take it. So, and I want to see 10 games out of this. I would love to see these two players going at it, because even though Zomba's up 2-0, these games have been very close.
Yeah, I know, and there's definitely some of our most exciting games of the night. Unfortunately, this might be the end of the night, the way this is going out.
But even still, right, Zomba can win one set, and then that's one set. Okay?
Yeah.
He still has to take one more. You still got true finals on your hands. So anything's possible, especially right those mental resets. You get a water break, you use the restroom. Maybe that's all you. Sometimes that's all you need, right? So first though, you got to find your way out of this corner. Again, Zomba's been so lethal here, and Quidd somehow managing his way to do so into a conversion and steals the first stock away. What a conversion!
Yeah, ability just to push him onto the platform for a tech chase and just cover all that options for an up air. And Zomba just striking right back with the down throw up smash. Just getting pace off that mash.
Quidd's pure advantage states are the most impressive I've seen from anyone tonight. Like, just especially his Squirtle, his Ivysaur. The way he'll just take you from coast to coast over and over, just cover every option you press, every button you press, tech chase you 5 times in a row, and it's just like, he does it over and over again against everybody in the room. Yeah. It's just so impressive.
Yeah, and again, I think that's definitely the best part of his game. Quidd has such an innate great ability to just see. It's like that's R.O.B. He sees the future and just like able to find the punishes.
Yep, he's definitely channeling Soul Art's Monado vision a little bit there, and the Quidd combo not going to miss it that time. He's been struggling to hit him a little bit all night, but finds one when it matters most, and suddenly the first real lead either of these players have had this whole set is Quidd's?
Yeah.
Hold on. That's not the way we thought this was going.
Yeah, no, he seems to have found his footing. He's woken up.
And however, right, he still has to find this extra credit. He has to make this happen, because you don't want to put yourself in a last stock situation against Zomba the way that this has been going. And unfortunately, he's going to find himself there. The DI mixed up, catching him up a little bit. He thought he was going to get crossed up. He didn't. and just getting sent out. And now the percent's racking right back up, and just like that, the whole lead's gone.
Yeah, okay. Nair into up B, just trying to get a simple, quick combo.
Yeah. However, now you've got him in the corner, but Quidd just getting a little too aggressive on shield, and Zomba putting him off stage, but not getting too much. The gyro, though, gonna give Zomba a second lease on this corner situation, really allow him to rack the combo up and rack that damage up, bringing it all the way coast to coast. And now you just have to force everything out from Quidd. So hard. You had this game in your grasp if you're Quidd, and it's just you're watching it slip away from you. You can't get out of the corner against Zomba.
Okay, I like the drop down right there with this art and just able to
flare?
get it. Oh, not going to get it right there.
It was the missed tech. If Zomba pushes any tech option there, that was so good by him reacting to miss the tech. Because if he pushes a tech option or he buffers a roll out of tech, like he died.
Yeah.
But because he just says, okay, I'm just going to lay on my back, I'm going to do nothing, somehow R.O.B manages to flatten out and get that Flare Blitz to go on over him.
Yeah, that was such a lucky situation. And now we got the grand final reset right here. Both of them now in the losers portion of the bracket, they're both taking L's. This is the true finals.
You know, and I appreciate not only is it true finals, but they didn't even pause. They didn't even get water, go to the restroom, re-fist bump, anything. They're just like, okay, let's go next game.
We're going right into it.
Yeah, both these players want this and want to play this. They are intense. You can see it. They are stone cold, unmoving in the player cams right now. Right as we get back to PS2 as a starter again, and Quidd finding an advantage state already, but just doesn't manage to make it last.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. All right, and
what?
That's it.
That was off a wall cling too.
Yeah.
Did you see that? He saw the wall cling, was like, hey, you don't have legend vulnerability.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just down throw this and then catch it and then hit you off the bounce off the wall and then you're dead. Like what?
Quidd's like one of the very few people I know that wall cling on purpose. And Zomba's like, okay, I'll kill you for it though.
Yeah, and he hasn't done it so far this set either. Zomba had scouted that out from him in advance, probably in his bracket prep. That's really impressive stuff from him.
Yeah, no, because he was doing it so much before against like his previous sets. And now Zomba's watching. He's looking at the VODs. He's like, oh, you do this? You like to do this? I'll take note.
If you ever can't find, right, players, when players aren't playing at a venue, they're in bracket, they're one of two places. They're either playing friendlies, well, they're one of three places. Playing friendlies, getting food, or in the crowd watching the other sets to try and figure out what's coming up next. And speaking of what's coming up next, it looks like we might have another game coming up on our hands soon. Zomba very much running away with this one.
Yeah, no, and it was so crazy because Quidd started off so strong, and right after that, he's just not able to take a footing. He's able to get the Quidd combo right there, but he's still stocked down.
Yep, and I mean, it looks like Zomba's favorite game might not be Super Smash Brothers, but Quidd games, the way he is inputting all the buttons, it looks like he has a cheat code or something.
Yeah, no, he's definitely saying, where's Season 2 at?
Yeah, I mean, he's telling Quidd, see me and let's make big moves. Someone call Max, because Zomba does not want to let Quidd have that back in game.
Yeah, no, I'm wondering if both of these players are going to Apex. Salty Sweet.
I hope they are. That would be that. I mean, you know, ideally we'll see them both there, because that would be absolutely sick. Would love to see Quidd like at more top level events. But in the meantime, he just has to find his way to even get a game. However, he's managing to work his way through the second stock slowly, and if he can find it, he totally can make this happen. Player 4.
Yeah, no, definitely just needs to find like the quick opening, but he has so much percent that Zomba just needs a little bit to close it out.
Yeah, and if you're Quidd there, you get down thrown. That's a 50-50. You either don't mash and hope that he goes for something else, or you mash and pop out into either an up smash or an up tilt. Yeah,
it's so tough because even with like the mash, like you gotta be like perfect mash to get like not even be in a scenario like that. And unfortunately, Quidd has human mash is what I call it.
But even when you task mash, right? Like it's in that situation, you still have to be under some amount of percent. You still have to mix up whether they,
it's so much more.
Yeah, and it is very hard to get out. R.O.B, so good. Like the fact that he just has a I grab you and you die button on top of everything else is just really so absurd. But now going back to small battlefield, it does make me wonder what the other legal stage what they left open is because we have PS2, we have small battlefield, and we haven't really seen another stage yet this set.
Yeah, I don't know. Yoshi's?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I guess like the mutual agreement of, hey, this stage isn't actually legal, guys. Don't worry about it. Because I don't think we've seen it once tonight on stream.
Yeah. And if so, if we did it, at least not in our top 8.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly been a hot minute, and it's been a hot minute since that stage has really been legal a lot of places, so maybe players not feeling as practiced on it as on some other stages. But it is interesting that we haven't seen, just with Zomba winning now 4 games in a row, that we really haven't even seen an attempt at a platform layout swap.
Oh, true.
Like it's Battlefield, small Battlefield and PS2, they're just playing on the biplats, and Zomba's really running away with it.
Yeah, and okay, Quidd. Okay, so I thought we were gonna get the Quidd combo right there, but Zomba definitely. It's like even when Quidd takes the lead, he's like, okay, PT not one of the characters best known to like deal with this advantage, and he just takes advantage of it. And Quidd messing up right there.
Yeah, he went for one too many up air or down air or up airs there, and unfortunately just SDing. And not what you want to see. And earlier too, Quidd had the opportunity to shark with a Vine Whip and didn't even go for it. You can see the nerves maybe starting to get to him just a little bit against Zomba, right? You don't want to be winner's side and then lose 5 straight games and be asked to reverse 3-0 from winner's side grands. That's brutal. And now he somehow found his way out of that situation. Zomba in the perfect space, but somehow Quidd weaved his way through it. That was some incredible disadvantage play from him. But already just Zomba on him, not letting him get anything.
Yeah, and now he's back in that same situation.
Yeah.
Zomba bared him to close out that stock, and he has a full stock lead.
Yep, and even too, right, like, Quidd wasn't at that high a percent. There really has not been that much percent dealt this game.
Yeah, no,
like,
they're just killing each other at early percents, but...
Yeah. And Quidd using the platform extension there, that's one of the reasons he likes those biplats. You can get that up B extension off of that up air string. And 66% is a lot, but you have a lot more ground than that to make up. What can he find here, player for? Or because he just can't seem to find reliable ways in.
Yeah, he's kind of getting messed up right now. And, all right, down to the ledge. I like the drop off right there. Can he close this stock out without taking much percent? And Quidd combo, we get it again.
That's why he's Quidd Ivysaur, baby, right? Coming in, making it nobody's business. His day one, his soulmate gonna make it happen. But he gets sniped, and it doesn't matter. He got caught by the first one, and it really looked like he took his hands off of his controller because there was no DI after he realized he was getting hit. And so both of them combo, losing the stock and losing the game. And now Quidd, if he wants this, Zomba 1 game away, Quidd's got to reverse 3-0. That's a tall order after losing 5 straight games.
Yeah. I've never seen anybody reverse 3-0 after losing 5 straight.
It's had to have happened. I'm sure, especially in Melee.
Statistically, it probably has happened.
Maybe Mango's done it or something.
Maybe.
I'm sure if any, like, Mango's probably done it.
Somewhere Smash history has happened.
Yeah.
But the likelihood, not very.
Yeah, and speaking of things that happened in Smash history, this grand final is certainly it. Quidd trying to be the rarity to get this reverse 3-0. Starting off strong here with a coast-to-coast combo. His advantage state with Squirtle is just so good. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we get one of the worst musics for a potential last game.
Well, I mean, was it random or did they choose it? I don't know.
It's random.
Okay. They're not song counter favorites.
Yeah. No, these guys are not caring about the music. They're pretty into it right now.
I'm fully the person who counterpicks Mona's Pizza and We Fit Yoga, so, you know, I'm a monster.
There's only one. Yeah, you are a monster. There's only one good We Fit song, and that's the Skater thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I just like yoga because it throws people off. It's so anti-smash. But getting right back into it, speaking of thrown off, Quidd now already down a stock, not even a minute into this game. Zomba really just saying, and you wanted to get one set on me. Try get in the game first.
Yeah, no, he is showing why he is #1 in New York.
Yeah.
Quidd able to even it up right there. And that's one of the quickest ones he was able to even up right there.
Yeah, no, and right, showing why he's trying to take the buzz, come in for the Buzz's crown slowly, but Quidd still racking that percent up, reminding us here at home that this set is far from over yet. Looking to make anything happen, holding stage control, right? This is the situation he wants.
Yeah, no, he is finally like, it feels like gathering himself, getting enough composure. We see him starting to hit the quick combos more consistently, and so he just needs to find a way to end these stocks on Zomba, because Zomba has been just outliving Quidd essentially.
Yeah, and I mean, part of that's also like the weight difference too, right? Not going to Charizard in those situations, you're gonna just lose so much against a pretty heavy character like R.O.B. However, not if it doesn't matter how much you weigh if you get spiked like that all the way down, and just like that, Quidd's found a pretty solid lead here in game number 3.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
But,
and the lead. Once you get a lead, you can lose it just as quick.
And just like as he found his composure, makes one mistake, holds ledge a little too long. He was in the air for such a long time, and at a higher percent, he didn't have much invulnerability. Zomba recognizing it, making him pay, and just really trying to not even let Quidd get on the board.
Yeah, and this is starting to look really tough.
Yeah, already at 60%, you're getting into the range where you just can't play Squirtle anymore, and there's the switch. There's going to be Ivysaur probably the rest of the way through this stock, would be my guess.
Oh, and maybe even Charizard?
Yep, no, that's a laser. That's it.
6-0.
Wow. I don't think that's what anybody expected
No,
from
that
this
is
set.
not what anybody expected.
It didn't even look like they're the, Quidd's won a major, guys.
Yeah.
Quidd's won a major.
He didn't win this one.
But-
Zomba?
Yeah.
Space Station Gamba.
Yes, I mean, right? Space Station, he was playing on another planet today. Otherworldly.
Definitely killer right there.
Yeah, I mean...
So, I think we're going to probably do some interviews real quick before we go into the crew battle.
Yeah, no,
So-
that's awesome.
Yeah, so do you want to give a shout-outs to yourself?
Yeah, I guess quick shout-outs also to both players. They played amazing tonight, and to Player 4 and Face for having me. It's been a blast, so thank you so much. Check me out on Twitter at RitualSSB. I've been, I'm casting in a college student, so I'd love to say hi and would love, I'm just trying to cast, get better, and have fun in the best, in one of the best communities out there. So
Yeah, no, hire them.
oh, thanks, appreciate that. Anyways, I guess that's gonna be it for me. I can. You want me to send one of them back?
Yeah, send Zomba.
Okay. I'll go fetch El Diablo.
Okay. All right. So that was an amazing tournament right there. Zomba bringing this back from loser side, doing a great job. Hope you guys in the chat are doing well. AFW, Stream Tech, you're doing great. He's doing pretty good. Speed running through this. All right. I'm checking through. Getting myself a little comfy. Hopefully Zomba comes in the back. Says something cool. I'm expecting something cocky, guys. Hopefully. But there's a few questions. I kind of want him to talk to the people. Oh my God, you come in with a mess. This guy comes in, knocks down 6 boxes. All right, take a seat. Headset's right there. All right. Probably will get your name fixed. All right. So, from losers.
Yeah, from Guy Guy.
Yeah. And how did it feel to avoid him again?
I was very ecstatic. I knew if I was playing Guy Guy, I was losing. I had like 8 different characters I was thinking about going versus him.
Was one of them the Link?
No.
Oh.
Nah, it was like Rosalina and Luma, Belmont, Min Min. No like actual characters.
Damn.
It would have not been fun for either of
I
us.
think at most Lucina. At most. I would have expected Lucina next
See, the
time.
thing is, going Lucina at like lower stake events it doesn't really help me as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is a person that's giving you a problem now.
That's
So it's
true.
like,
Guy Guy is my bracket demon. Guy Guy is the best player I've fought this bracket. Looking insane.
kind of. So the 6-0 on Quidd. Have you fought at another tournament? I think you fought at the charity tournament.
We played at the charity tournament, but I was going random. We were doing random.
Was it any like other series set? Or?
We've played at Collision. He won Game 5.
Okay.
And we played at when I went to Encore, and
Okay.
I think it was the same thing where like I 6-0'd 6-1'd him or something.
Okay, yeah. All right.
So like we kind of like go back and forth, but this is our first time playing since March.
Yeah, I definitely knew it's been a super long time.
Yeah. We definitely
And-
don't get like a lot of chances to play because I'm Staten Island and he's now Long Island.
Yeah,
That's-
have fun coming here.
How about no?
What did he call us on Twitter? Church kids or what?
Band
Band
kids.
kids? Oh, same thing.
Low-key facts though.
I don't associate with them. So off stream. I'll dap you up off stream.
But yeah.
So how does it feel to come back from losers and win this?
Very glad because now. So me and the Staten Island carpool, we were talking about what we're gonna go to eat, right? Because
Yeah.
we didn't like eat dinner.
Yeah.
And if I lost, or if me and Daryl didn't like win the tournament, D-Dog didn't win the tournament, we were getting Taco Bell for depression. And if either of us won the tournament, we were getting like going to a diner and chilling.
I'm glad you guys won.
I'm also glad.
You
It's
guys-
my birthday. If I had Taco Bell for my birthday, I would like fucking
Yo, chat, say happy birthday.
yeah. The chat we can read right now.
Don't. You're not supposed to tell them that.
Thanks, chat.
They think I can read and listen to them.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, got first place here at Alpha 5.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, come back to Alpha 6.
Potentially. I don't know.
Potentially.
I'll see who's in attendance.
Oh, guy. Don't worry, we won't rig seating again.
Don't worry, guys. Maybe we will.
Maybe, but I'm happy that you won.
I have to.
Yeah. So, and it was great sets. Really enjoyable. So, I think we're gonna close that out here. Where they can find you? Also, tell them about your sponsor.
Twitter, Salvatore Zomba. I mean, if you want to book my Metafy sessions, you could just go on metafy.gg/@Zomba, but I can't really give you guys any Luigi matchup advice. I don't know if that'll be helpful.
Yeah, all the Luigi names are definitely like $5 best of 5.
But yeah, that's really it. What I use. Oh, and Twitch, Zomba SD.
Yeah. Also, shout out to your sponsor. I don't think it's right there.
Yeah,
but-
they didn't. Yeah, I'm Space Station. Shit, I don't got it, but
Yeah. All right, so we're probably going to close it up right here. We're probably going to go on a break. There's a crew battle waiting to happen, so if you guys do want to watch that, you guys can stick around. But the main bracket is done, and your winner is Zomba. So,
just
deuces.
saying, you guys
Oh,
should watch the crew battle. Pretty exciting.
It is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Bit of Long Island lore. They'll break it down to you. I think a few casters that are more knowledgeable. On
I
what's
can't wait
going on.
to watch it.
Yeah.